Blessed be. I am Elder Eliza from the Church of Light, and I think I might be about to invoke my superpower. Make sure that you like this video and follow for more, because you're going to love this one. Covenant 11 of our church is that we believe that as we learn more, that we as people and as a congregation must grow and learn with it. As science evolves, and as we learn more about history and the past, and as we move further into the future, that we too must evolve and move with it. Humanity must evolve. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean just opposable thumbs or different mutations. This means each person must also evolve to become a better person. This is what life is about. This is the secret to life, is to evolve and become the best person that you can. You hear me talk a lot about love and kindness and compassion, and that is exactly what Jesus spoke about. And we must all evolve to become the most loving, the kindest, and the most compassionate people that we can be. We must learn to be able to help others. And we can't stop learning how to do that. As we grow, and I'm not talking about just from childhood into adulthood, but as we move through our 20s, through our 30s, and finally become seniors and, God willing, become grandparents, or maybe even great-grandparents, we must continue to grow, and we must continue to evolve our way of thinking. And yes, belief systems also must evolve. Do you know in the Bible that things like eating seafood or shellfish, or wearing clothes of two different threads, so like cotton and polyester, these were crimes punishable by death? You couldn't grow two kinds of crops next to each other in the same field, is what it says. So if I have a 10-acre field, I can't grow corn and beans, even though that's what's healthier for the soil? This is what I'm talking about. As science evolves, so must our way of thinking, and we must evolve, change, adapt. Our way of thinking has to evolve to keep up with the science. The Church of Light isn't... Okay, let me see if I can explain this a little bit better. Number one, we're not monotheistic. We are polytheistic. We believe in multiple gods. Hence, the morning star and Ashera, the Queen of Heaven. The morning star has a name, don't get me wrong. I just know that if I name him, that my comment section would blow up in the worst possible way, and I'd really rather not have to spend my time going through all of those comments, because that's not fair to you who's trying to learn, to have to be faced with all that bigotry Because trust me, doing these videos and just explaining what our sincerely held religious beliefs are, it brings all the bigots to the yard. Our Constitution talks about, our Constitution, the First Amendment of our Constitution, want to make sure I had the words right. The First Amendment of our Constitution speaks about the freedom of religion. And while I have heard many people complain about freedom of speech and then get upset when somebody uses that freedom of speech in a way that they don't like, in this case, we have freedom to religion. And I'm sorry if you don't like the way that we use that freedom. These are our sincerely held beliefs. Long ago, somebody told me that it is better to have ideas instead of beliefs. And I realized that it doesn't mean don't believe in things. It means being open-minded to grow and to change when needed. And I spent a long time saying, I have an idea, instead of saying that I believe. But I realized that I do believe, but I'm also willing to allow those beliefs to grow and evolve as I become more knowledgeable. And this idea is what the Church of Light was built on. That we grow and that we evolve. As human beings, we evolve, but also in our beliefs, we grow and we evolve. And that's one of the things that we believe, is that not only is it okay for your beliefs to change as you grow more knowledgeable and as you grow older and as you evolve, it's expected to happen. If you are open-minded enough to learn, then absolutely your beliefs will grow and they will evolve. And as we know more about science and we know more about our past, the edited version of the Bible is not our current Bible, whether you're talking about the King James Version, the Catholic Bible, or any of the Bibles out there, okay? These are all edited versions. And I'll go into that in another video on exactly how edited it is. But we know that there are books that were removed from the Bible, and there were books that were supposed to be destroyed. This is what the Dead Sea Scrolls are. These are the remains of books that were supposed to have been destroyed, to wipe them from history. But I thank Jesus that they were not destroyed, because now we have them to study and we can learn more. So, like I said at the beginning of my video, make sure to like this video, leave a comment below, and follow for more. I'm Elder Eliza with the Church of Light. Blessed be.